my stock photo of a den. Here's how I'm doing my 2025 year in review. For every game I've played at least 3 times, I'll give my thoughts on it, 1 second per play. First, the new to me games. A cooperative puzzle with good tension and simple rules. Make number go up. So much tension in so few rules. Works better than it really should. Match nonsense pictures and nonsense words. That Duke is just the worst. Pure digital deduction, nothing more. Partial information, press your luck, light fun. Set collection with good look ahead. Wordle with lying is shockingly intense. Wonderfully interactive and tight. Who knew genetics could be so fun? Glebe bibi jaka jurb osto truff. Glebe angbo angbo. The timeline aspect elevates this from just name that tune, allowing educated guesses. It's got a great balance of thematic and abstract, and it's excellently interactive in a non-destructive way. The different victory conditions shape the game beautifully with excellent push and pull. Perfect amount of plan ability. This has a lot of the feel of The Crew, with players working together to play a trick taker, where players meet certain goals with limited communication. The sorts of missions are nicely varied without being too complex, and some of them even grant a bit of player agency in deciding how to define the goal. The way characters drop in and out, mirroring the original story, is nicely executed. The challenge level feels right, and I'm excited to get the Two Towers version to the table once we beat this one. Accessible enough to play with the kids too, always a plus. Reminiscent of So Clover with tighter constraints and a pointless theme. Why is it all fantasy and portals? I'd rather play a GIF game. Toluva-like building up with blocking and a tad of press your luck. Don't play with the special powers. Indirect, vague deduction. Kind of like Dixit plus Guess Who? The scoring is confusing, but the framework's solid. An odd blend of strategy, chaos, and memory. So much is purely reading people. Quite solitaire, but a fun, self-inflicted puzzle with one wacky event per game. Light trick-taking with fun, suit-following rules. Even heavier deduction than most trick-takers. Whew. And for the games I've played before 2025, top-notch word building and theft. Finding those long words is super rewarding. Love that big grid. Bunch of little battles of attrition. Still the king of pure trading games. I like the unique balancing feats required for this. Bends your mind in satisfying ways, while still being widely accessible. One of my favorite games in recent years. The combos are fantastic, and with creating a new deck using 3 sets of cards each time, you can keep discovering new combos. Tons of variety, while still keeping the possibility space contained to something sane and comprehensible. And that's even with Main 1, Aux 1, and Main 2 all combined. I cannot get enough of this one, and will play it literally any time. Literally as in figuratively. Stratego plus deduction equals rad. For me, still the best pure deck builder. Deck building for its own sake still appeals to me, and each setup's unique puzzle of what do I want to do here is more than just a solo puzzle. Take into consideration what your opponents are up to, even if there aren't attacks on the board, because they may lead you to prefer courses you otherwise wouldn't take. Nastily interactive set collection. Deducing and communicating in hieroglyphs, awesome. You know, I know, you know I'll pick this. All of this blue looks the same. Writing abbreviations of clues works well when you avoid the dated references on the cards from 1991. When every card's broken, none of them are. Why did you also write Antarctica? Dice crafting is always cool. Even better than foosball. A great game of tabletop soccer and biscuit avoidance. I like the 2 versus 2 even more than the solo version. Brilliant bidding and goal guessing. A semi-strategic party game. Make your own ranked preference lists and guess others' preferences. Tight asymmetric duels, that's my jam. The premier dudes on a map game. A brilliant abstract that plays fast and has a perfect amount of look ahead for me. The decision space is tight, but that allows for precise planning. Get the laziest person in existence around the city. Such a clever, creative, maddening, delightful clue-giving game. The use of half-written hints that both teams have to deduce, one with more information, is wonderfully executed. And the abstract, out-there question cards elevate this above others in its class. Everyone, Pictionary, all at once. Every card does 5 things, all of them too strong, and it never feels unfair somehow. Super advanced rock, paper, scissors, with asymmetric powers and difficult timing decisions, allowing for clever psychology. 3 lanes of punks who are people. Strategic, meeple, balancing. A great little climbing game, but how does everyone else get dealt a better hand than I do? Suspicious. Highly solitaire, but pretty. We may never beat the last scenario. Attack at random, it's a 50-50 shot. My sweet little daughter is a devious, manipulative liar. Just don't be the mistake maker. Why did you place 6 on the axis? This simple word association game is trickier than it seems. You are forced to make connections between whatever you're dealt, and you may want to dodge false connections if you're really clever. Hard to get a perfect score. We did it once this year. We'll try to do it again. I love asymmetry. Balancing attack, defense, and positioning. Set collection, mild bluffing, all fun. Fuzzy deductions, the judgment call categories really make or break it, depending on your preferences. Beautiful partnership card play, always great. Proto-Wordle, but much better for deduction. Clue giving with hidden identities works great. The coherent theming of the birds impresses me. The best of the gift games. Easy to play, hard to play well. Thanks for joining me for that rapid fire time in my den. See you soon.